Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, so if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I don't know what gotten into Flakko, but it seemed like lately Flakko been on 10. He's a total different Flakko than before, and I don't know whether he done got himself tied in with some people and he feeling a bit froggy these days, or it's the fact that he got no problem admitting that he has 911 on speed dial and is willing to call. Or maybe Flakko is still holding a grudge on his shoulder, literally, after 16 spat on him in their previous incident during 16's interview on No Jumper. Who knows? But lately Flakko has been a little more tougher than usual, and if y'all remember, he had no problem recently telling Jose Guapo that he's going to get him locked up after Guapo made threats towards him, according to Flakko. That's when almost a week or so later, Jose Guapo was actually arrested after law enforcement raided his house and found drugs upon other things that was inside the place that he was staying. Now fast forward to Flakko's situation with some O-Block guys, where Remo exposed Flakko for allegedly filing a report on THF Bay Zoo and OTF Duty Low allegedly, and stated that he's handing over some sort of footage to the police for whatever reason. Now Flakko said out his own mouth that the situation is under investigation, however we haven't seen anything come out of that one. Now keep in mind that Flakko did remind 16 that he ain't the same Flakko from a year ago. Now I don't know what he meant by that, whether he was saying that he's going to be on that type of timing now or he's calling the police. Who knows? However, y'all just remember that whenever you're dealing with someone that has no problem antagonizing and talking crazy, but also willing to call the police, those type of individuals are dangerous. Because on one hand, they're talking crazy, making you want to crash out and do something to them when you see them. But on another hand, you know that that'll be foolish because you could also land yourself behind bars because they got no problem telling. So let's get into these screenshots at 16 with an upload of a back and forth between him and Poetik Flakko. It get a little intense, but funny at the same time. I guess Flakko want all the smoke now and he ain't ducking. From the messages shown, it showed Flakko hit up 16 first via DM, and he would say, quote, "You a buster, a clown of the highest order. You don't move nothing in LA, this ain't last year, little boy. You not more tapped in than me, you don't got more money than me. I could violate you every day on this internet and you wouldn't do ish. I'ma file a report so I could legally do it to you when you come playing. Keep thinking you weird N-words, the toughest N-words on the planet. The internet waiting for one of you street N-words to be a victim at the hands of a civilian." Now 16 will actually respond saying, quote, "LMAO, tapped in is crazy. Bro, I'm a man, I ain't hiding behind no N-words and don't need no N-words. Never have. Yo add a police, add B-word, F you filing a report for when I ain't on ish." Then in the next slide, Flakko will actually say, quote, "Good thing you ain't see it. Just move legal while you out here, cause if you drop your location, I'm making sure you see a prison cell, since you won't let me whoop on you. Seeing you in that box with no wave grease in sight is what I want. That'll make my year." Now 16 will send him a video. I assume it's the one of him showing that he's in Cali right now too, basically saying that instead of all that talking, I guess we can meet up, or just showing him that he's in Cali, right? Now Flakko kept going because he'll respond to a story of 16's as he would say, quote, "My channel back, I still got more money than you, I'm still more clouded than you, bigger channel than you, I won in life, you lost. Come clean my toilet for $12 an hour, freaking bum." Now it's looking like Flakko want all the smoke, y'all, to be honest with you. And being called a buster and a loser and a clown by Flakko is crazy. You know, but I don't know what got him on this type of time, but as y'all can see, he's the one that's actually trying to press up. But anyway, 16 would caption the post as he would say, quote, "Damn, Flakko wanting me in jail is crazy. These are the type of N-words I have to deal with. This fat, dangerous rat. It been 2 years, let that hurt go. Just leave it alone, my boy. It is what it is. Now, 16 also took to his story to address the issue, and he would say, quote, "This N-word Flakko trying to get me sent to jail, shaking my head. This ish crazy. This man think I'ma take the bait. I'm a boss, not a send-off. God bless you, my African brother. I wish you none but the best. Wrong idea, wrong N-word, 100 emoji." Now, to be honest with you, 16 responded exactly how he is supposed to respond. Right? You can't really say nothing to somebody like Flakko, especially on social media, when he's admittingly telling you that he's trying to get you locked up. I don't know what's been going on the internet lately, but all this snitching stuff is being condoned. It's being laughed at. People think it's funny. People think that guys antagonizing other guys to crash out is actually funny, but it's really not. This is why I always encourage street guys, if you on the internet or whatever you're doing on social media, don't do too much and don't be led astray by these guys that only have one alternative motive out there, which is to make you crash out, right? Because what's going to happen is this, right? Everybody's going to laugh at you for being antagonized. Then when you actually crash out and actually do something, they're going to call you stupid when you get locked up for it. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But at the end of the day, you don't got to always show your hand. It ain't that serious, especially when you're up against somebody that's telling you that they're trying to get you locked up. All right. Now, I know y'all see me playing around and saying Flakko is on that type of time, but like I said, let's be real. I hope nobody falls for these type of games online. It's guys like Flakko that'll make a weak dude crash out that don't know any better. And next thing you know, these guys are sitting behind bars while this man will just sit there and make content out of it, which is crazy. And let's be real, Flakko is one of them guys that even if you do something to them, you're not going to get no rank off doing something to them anyway. It's almost like you're bullying. So if you was to do something to them, people would think you're bullying and you would still get the short end of the stick anyway. Right? So you ain't going to get no points for that. Plus, he admits that he'll call the cops. So if you do anything to him and something happens to you after, then that's just on you. It's almost like when 6ix9ine was running around Chicago acting tough when everybody already knew his MO. Right? So don't fall for the bait, man. I encourage anybody that probably going to get into a situation like this in the future, learn from something like this. Right? Because at the end of the day, there's a weak person out there that's going to entertain something like this. Next thing you know, they're going to get tricked out of their position. Then they're going to be behind bars. And all people going to do is make content out of it or laugh about it. All right, so like I said, think twice, man. I know 16 ain't no fool, so I'm sure he probably just entertained the BS just because. You know, imagine going to jail over Flakko. Anybody that ever been locked up, y'all know exactly what I'm about to say, right? You ever been in the cell and the next you know, you just sit there like, yo, I really did that? Like, that'll be one of those situations. If you ever get locked up because of Flakko, when you sitting in that cell, you really going to sit there and probably want to beat yourself up because you knew better than to entertain or really take it there with Flakko, right? So anyway, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. I'm out.